You are filled with light. There is an abundant amount of light that you bring into this world that you can't see, but everyone around you can see it. I never sit under the sun like this because I have a darker skin tone, and growing up, I don't know why I'm being called to share this message, but growing up, essentially, if you had a darker skin tone, being in an Asian household, it wasn't looked upon very nicely, more so. And so I'm always the type of person that I subconsciously do it. I never sit under the sun like this. And so I think the relevance of me sharing that is to share with you to share your light and embrace your light and embrace the flaws that you have. So I don't really pull oracle decks for people because this is my personal deck that I use for myself, and I don't even know the terms or meanings of the cards just yet. I look up the meaning of it in the book, and so this is the first time that I'm going to do it for somebody else. So here goes nothing, because to me that means that whoever's watching this is being called to embrace their uniqueness and embrace changing their, what do I say, like your routine. Embrace changing your routine, embrace your uniqueness. This is going to be a record and pause video. I'm getting called to just pull 3 cards. So the Book of Shadows. Like I said, I don't know the meaning of it yet because I honestly, 4 cards fell out. So more than 4. So the Wand fell out. I don't even know what this is. The Holy Water fell out. So I'm gonna put it in that order. And then it went like this. It fell out. This one's first, and then this one. So I'm gonna look up the meaning, and then I'm gonna decipher the total meaning of it. And this is the Witch's Oracle. This is my personal. Okay, no, it's whatever is telling me to just read it to the camera. So the Book of Shadows is meaning gathering experiences is the tone of this card. Journeys of discovery in your inner and outer world to provide a rich fabric with which to weave your life. The Book of Shadows writes each chapter of your life. Embrace and welcome these experiences because they are the teachers and will show you the way of the wise if you let them do so. And then the next card was the Wand, and under it says intention. I don't know why I'm nervous doing this. Wand represents intentions as well as the focus of these intentions. Perhaps someone's intentions towards you have been unclear, or you are not quite certain how to proceed in a situation. Don't act blindly at this time. Consider where you're going and why. Find your personal motivations. Keep to the intents and purpose of your own reality, and don't be swayed by the intention of another unless they are in the step with your own. And then the next was the Holy Water. Holy Water shows that your gift is clarity at this time. You have all the resources you need to progress in your present situation. Go with the flow and watch how things unfold, trusting that this is what will lead you to your goal. You will shortly receive a blessing, perhaps even news that you are not expecting. It says cleansing provides a clear space for change. And then Spiral was next. This is so weird. Spiral indicates that this is a time to draw towards you what you need in order to progress your position in life. You may have to release something for this to happen. By letting go, you create a space within that automatically calls to be filled. This vacuum can contain any kind of energy, so be aware of how you fill it. And then 16 is Neophyte. I've never had that card before. Oh my gosh, Neophyte. Neophyte indicates that this is a time of coming to a deeper understanding about your life and your world. What has not been clear will now become so as you are introduced to teachings that provide answers. Observe synchronicities, follow gut feelings, talk things through in wise company, for this is a key time in your spiritual growth. Be open to learning, whether circumstances are perceived as negative or positive. They're exactly what is required to align you with the higher teachings and your higher self. Seek your own wise counsel and grasp any opportunities for growth before you have to go around the wheel of karma again. Okay, guys. Okay, so what I got from that, I had to reread it again in order for me to really like put everything together, is to really dig deep into what is calling you in your soul. Maybe this is something that you've been wanting to do for a really long time. Maybe this is something that you've done in past lives and you feel it in your gut, in your soul, that every time you're in this kind of environment or this imagination of what your life should be, that is like pulling your soul in the best way possible, and like it attracts you to it because this is something you know that you're meant to live through or live by or live in this lifetime. And so it's almost like saying, like, once you tune out the noise of what is going on around you, once you tune that all out and dig in deep, you will understand and see the path that you're supposed to go. I didn't expect this to be like a life path, life situation. This Neophyte is the cards that I pulled. Which are these cards? Again, this is the Witch's Oracle. These are the cards that I pulled, okay? And it's saying that once you dig deep and once you understand what your soul is calling you to do, to also be wary of other people's opinions and what other people have to say. Usually it comes from like family members who are often almost judgmental in what you want to do. And so it's telling you to be cautious about that, but also make sure that you surround yourself with people who are legitimately going to tell you the truth without passing judgment on you. Surround yourself with people who you could legitimately feel like their opinions are more so constructive in that they want you to do better, not that they're coming from a place of judgment based on their own biases and their own life experiences that clouds their judgment towards on you. And once you do that, once you get clear of who's around you and what that calling is in your soul, you are to sit and be open of the experiences that will come to you. And through that, it will open up doors and paths for you that are bringing in such wonderful, memorable experiences. I just felt all my sinuses clear up as I was saying that. Through that, you will meet other people who belong in your life, and through that, you will bring a tribe, I guess, that will walk with you through everything in this new timeline of what you're desiring. I'm getting a sense that nothing has ever come easy for you and that you're a little bit jaded. You know, this is a bigger collective when I do these readings for people online versus like when I've done it for my family and close friends, but it feels like you are jaded in the path that you've taken in this lifetime. And once you figure out your path, your soul path, as to what or where you should be headed, I'm also getting this feeling that like you're probably getting nudges of places to go, random places to go. I don't know why, just my mind went blank, but you're getting nudges, automatic downloads, where you just, it feels stuck. I feel like whatever message wants to come out of me feels stuck. And so it seems like there's this roadblock ahead of you that you might be feeling like is, yes, there's, oh my gosh, I've never had this. Okay, so it seems like whatever you believe in, I'm guessing spirit, your spirit guides, whatever, they want to send you downloads. And so I'm getting like a lot of crown chakra healing for you to receive those downloads. Maybe you need to sit and meditate like a few minutes every single day and just visualize your crown chakra lighting up. I always visualize like a ball of light surrounded by a crown that shoots up to the sky and up and infinity, whatever, and then allowing that light to go through my entire body. And that has allowed me to center myself with my crown chakra. And then obviously the other work that you do with your other chakras. I'm getting the very overactive solar plexus. So maybe I'm talking to somebody that's creative or has this creative dream. I don't know. That's just what's coming through. But there is a blockage coming in where spirit tries to guide you from the crown, from the divine, but you have this blockage, and so nothing is coming down to your solar plexus. Nothing's coming down to your creativity, and therefore you can't create. Oh my god, as soon as I said that, whatever blockage was trying to like stop me from speaking feels like so at ease. And like I had sinus when I was saying all of that, and as soon as I said that, I feel like everything just cleared up and I can breathe now. So yes, so the random downloads that you're getting, maybe it like you're just brushing it off and saying like, oh, like it's just my mind like thinking randomly. No, like you're actually getting downloads, and they're asking me to tell you to trust those downloads more frequently, because that will help you in developing this guidance from above to your creativity, and it allows you to bring it out into the world. I'm getting a lot of like August energy. Something specific happened last August, 2025, 2023, 2018, and 2019. I don't know if it's something that you need to go back to see what happened and is what may be affecting you at this point in your life where you're trying to move forward, or this is something that you're trying to, that can help guide you. There were lessons learned in those years. I don't know what years I said, but there were lessons learned in those years that if you go back and reflect on it, it'll help guide you into a more smoother path in 2026. And then 2028 is a very significant year for you for August. I'm getting August 3rd to the 6th, 2028. I don't know what that is. Oh my gosh, there's so much coming in. The color light blue or yellow is maybe significant. I'm getting like maybe as a child you had like, I'm aging myself, you know those glow in the dark little stars that you could glue on your ceiling? So I'm getting that. I'm getting a lot of magenta. A bird just flew by. I'm getting magenta, a lot of baby blue, like blues and yellows, like preschool colors. I don't know what that has to do with this reading. Maybe it has to do with the earlier reading that we were doing from the cards of like digging in deep. And I'm just playing with the cards, and Bell decided to come up, and it says awakening. So I am gonna read this for you guys. Number 6. Bell is awakening. Is your throat chakra. Okay, so Bell indicates that this is a time for celebration, for ceremony, and for change. You're invited to step into a new situation as a result of waking up to a call from spirit. This could be a marriage, a new job, a new beginning, but whatever it is, you can be assured that spirit is listening to your needs. Prepare yourself for an increase in your power, and remember that spirit always heeds a call. So word, questions, and prayers with care and attention to detail. Your words carry meaning at the moment, as do the words of those around you. Listen. What is calling you? What do you wish to call for? I think that's it, because I'm going to show you guys this card just in case you guys want to see what it looks like. Oh no, it's not as light anymore. The sun's slowly going. But I think that's it for today. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys on the next one.